Good morning. All right, we're 2 days out for this Friday's Zoom workshop on muscle, understanding muscle, your body, your symptoms, your injuries as they relate to muscle, this tissue, and that connection that everybody's going to personally and intimately have. As I've said, it's if not the most important, if we were going to pull out a tissue and focus on it, or a system and focus on it, and silver bullet, you could make an argument. The best argument could be made for the musculoskeletal system, muscle. Even though that's just not how it works. We got to go with everything, because how you add true coherent muscle to your frame, to your body, to your life, no matter how strong it is, there are things that are going to affect it and bring you to your knees at any given time. And you have to understand how to still tend to this, because this tissue is your currency to do anything. It's again, as I've said, it's why I tended to it when I got wheeled into my hospital room. It is why I break down every case, no matter what they show up with: eyes, ears, teeth, nervous system, chronic, acute, pre-surgery, post-surgery, missing organs, autoimmune. It doesn't matter. You coming back into and understanding your body starts with the only tissue you can consciously control. And you think about that, like, it's the only tissue you can do anything about. The rest of it is just a response to everything. So it is vital, it is critical. I live by these rules as well, but then I apply my poetry to them. Some questions that are coming up, which are brilliant, because we're doing a Q&A. Good morning. We're doing a Q&A and things coming up. As I said, bone density. An interesting point came up, the difference between men and women, because sadly, we are in a world of specialists, and everyone's trying to carve out their niche. And so their marketing plan is very confusing, where it has women being addressed that it would be, sorry bud, massively different, or there would be this stark difference between what muscle means or how to address or acquire it, different between men and women, or ages would be different. You see a lot of accounts being 40 plus, 50 plus, fitness, muscle, 50 plus. That would be like my post where I said that a person who has accepted the label and diagnostic of MS can train right next to an NFL running back. A 50-year age gap, a massive ability shift, but the rules are the same. Why? Because they both have a belly button, as far as I understand. They both have human code, and they both are desiring to do things in their life that requires a management of force and energy relative to them. So there wouldn't be a special program for an MS woman who has also accepted osteoporosis as a diagnostic instead of a healing response, or gentleman trying to run away from people in the NFL and earn money for his family doing his craft. So I want to dissolve all of those. We'll get into trampolines, the truth about trampolines and how to keep them in your life, because they are in a lot of people that I work with. A lot of people have bought them, and a lot of people are confused about the sales pitch behind them and how to utilize them in their life without a steady decline. So I want to break down all that. Training and physical activity. That's a big topic, because we think of them as the same thing, where walking is a healthy activity, swimming is a healthy activity, jogging is a healthy activity, martial arts is a healthy activity, or activities are only as digestible as to what we can process, to what level we're prepared to. So trying to walk by doing more walking, that's going to hit a point where your body's like, listen, man, you didn't start this way. I need you to go back through progressions to earn this ability to be upright, to earn this ability to stand on one leg and shift your body weight from one leg to the other, to earn the ability to manage double our body weight of force and carry emotional load and carry belief patterns and carry a stomach full of food and carry. I need you to go back through this. Going and walking more when you don't have the construct to be able to go through this is not going to set us up. I'm going to slow you down. I'm going to bring you down to a crawl, or I'm going to bring you down to your back, and you're going to learn how to go back through this again. And at no time is the body against you. So we're going to break apart all that and a lot more. Muscle as it relates to hormones, muscle as it relates to lymph, muscle as it relates to energy, to nourishment, to rest, to light, muscle as it relates to creativity and a spiritual connection, even if you're getting into meditation or trying to change. Muscle as it relates to addiction, muscle as it relates to beliefs, muscle as it relates to everything, because again, all of those things affect this tissue, and this tissue affects all of those things. So again, countdown is on. We are rolling Friday, 2:30 p.m. Pacific. Don't worry if you can't make the live, because you got people in Australia or New Zealand, France, and the UK. If you can't make the live, don't worry about it. Get your questions in so I can address the questions, and then you'll have a replay available for at least 7 days, but I'm not real strict on that. So if anybody needs more time, no big deal. But again, that is a concern for some people who can't make, as it is a Friday. So all right, keep them coming. Keep the questions coming. The eagerness and desire to change, as I've said. It's one thing to accumulate information. It's another to apply it in an experiential fashion. You get changed through experience. You don't get changed through knowledge. So you will leave not only bursting and pregnant with knowledge, but you will leave with actionable takes that you can apply the second we close shop, even before the class is even downloaded. And we will be doing things together that you will experience firsthand if you desire to participate. So looking forward to seeing everybody there. 2 days, Friday, 2:30 p.m. Pacific. Email me for questions, details, investment. Get your questions in, and to register, info@TommyJohnIII.com. Boom.